Alright, good morning. We're gonna go get brunch at Chicken Roots. This place is cool. Alright, here's the menu. It is extensive. Lots and lots and lots of options. There's also like a cafe around here that does baked potatoes, like specially. It's wild. Specialty sandwiches. So I'm getting the Larry Tolliver without the sausage gravy. Don't come for me. I just am not a gravy person. So we'll see how that tastes. If the biscuits taste weird or the steak tastes weird, I'm just gonna say it's because I didn't get the gravy. So we'll give the benefit of the doubt there. Alright, there's a steak under there. There's biscuits, potatoes.
I think you're reeling from your dinner last night. What the hell? No wasabi? Yeah. No wasabi? I'm waiting on you.
Biscuit's kind of basic, but the steak and eggs are good. The potatoes are nice. I'm trying to be quiet. You're like in close quarters here. And there's a woman right next to me who seemed to be having a bad day.
Like Hollywood is near there. They've got water and stuff. Oh yeah,
Alright, let's take a better video of this place. I wish I could eat one of these without getting incredibly sick. Shakes are brutal. Alright, now we're gonna go to the US Naval Academy as we walk past all these shops. This is a cute shop. Don't we all need these pillows? Hi, do you mind if I film in here?
Oh, no, that's
Okay, great, thanks. Oh, this is this is nice. Can grab some shoes. Some bath bombs. Oh, cute headbands.
You can't find it.
Okay. Okay.
I'd see if you had them around.
I just feel like we just saw them, but
Yeah.
Oh, that's fine. You can get a bag.
Yeah, don't
One
worry.
too.
I'm having her eyes look just because I might
Double check.
miss something. I'm not seeing that.
I'm gonna get these.
This
Okay, you picked good ones.
this is a cool puzzle. Some smaller puzzles. A puzzle postcard. Dominoes. It's just, I like stores that are like a little of everything. It's always fun. I did that thing where I thought I was filming the whole time and I wasn't. So there's also a second floor of the Kim Hovel building. And there's some really cute stuff up here. Kind of great for hostess gifts. I didn't know what these were, but they're like sponges for glasses and bottles. Very cool. They have like reusable dishcloths like this. I like that. One of these with like tons of art inside. Lots of art here. This is like a great place if you're staying here and you're staying with like a friend or family member or something, you want to get them a host gift. I feel like this is a perfect place for that. I want to get this for my mom because she likes monkeys. It's also fun. C'est moi. Okay, quick public service announcement. If you're going to be on the water for a significant amount of time, please bring polarized sunglasses if you have them. Just like with winter sports like snow sports, if you're a skier or snowboarder or something, if you're on the water a lot, regular sunglasses are not going to protect your eyes as much as you want. Your eyes are going to hurt if you're on the water for a couple of hours. Because my eyes hurt last night and a little bit this morning, so because I just have regular sunglasses. So yeah, if you're gonna go on the water and you have polarized sunglasses or can afford to invest in them, please do so. If you don't, keep that in mind when you're deciding if you're gonna go on a water ride, because a two-hour ride on the water in the summer in direct sun, it's gonna have it's gonna affect your eyes, or like definitely stay in the shade at least. There's Helly Hansen, Kilwins. And if you don't want a massive breakfast like I had earlier, there is, of course, as always, in every location on the planet, I swear, there is a Starbucks. Though honestly, you know what? Maybe I'm lying. No, there's definitely people in there. It looked dark. I was like, is there a Starbucks that isn't open? That would be insane. Musto, a quote-unquote general store, which I think we're gonna go into. It seems like touristy. This is such a thing right now, right? Are these Labubu? Is that what those are? Some crabs. Right. Oh, pressed pennies. Get a crab one. Get some Christmas ornaments. I was gonna say, there's always a surfing Santa. Here's another option for a can opener, bottle opener. There are a few options here for bottle openers. Wow, substantial. Yeah, you can get your shirts up here, jackets, to commemorate your time in Annapolis. Pretty soft. Oh, cute. All right. Let's see what's back here. Oh, a kid's corner. Oh, and another set of stairs. You don't even have to backtrack. All right, none of these are polarized. Not what we talked about. Oh my gosh, this goes on forever. If you want to like burn your little niece or nephew, just be like, haha, little Miss Krabby Pants. I'm not gonna get that for my niece. Oh, that's cute. She loves a hat though, so that's tempting. But I already bought her an expensive sweatshirt. All right, are these actually polarized or do they just look it? Yeah, maximum eye protection. This is what you want. I don't know if you can read that, but polarized, baby. You can grab a postcard. Lots of postcard options. Baseball caps again. Fun tic-tac-toe sets. And your name on seashells and sand. And you can get M&Ms. Yeah, so there's definitely like treats here as well. Oh, this is great. There is a sign telling you where to go. To the visitor center. And it's pretty obvious where to go. Right here. So you just go through security real quick, just a quick bag check. And then it leads you to the visitor center. Go look at the exhibits in the gift shop. And then hopefully we can also see the chapel or something. You can get a map at the front and you can go off on your own. If something says closed, obviously you can't go into the closed spot, but you go check out the main chapel. You can also eat here if you want. There's some information about that as well. So I'm gonna go check out the chapel and see if there's anything else that's available, like Preble Hall. And I think it's just the chapel and Preble Hall that I'll probably go to. But we'll see. And okay, so that was the visitor center. This is Lejeune Hall. Let's see. And then there's a sign over here telling you how to get to places. So we're gonna go over to the chapel and the crypt and the Preble Hall Museum. I think those are the main things. It is a stunning campus. You know, I went to Yale, and it's considered a quote-unquote fancy school. I'm telling you, the campus is not this pretty. So, I'm just saying, the military has money. Like, look at what? Oh, these are like homes of captains and things. Oh, I mean, it's a pretty good deal. That's what I want to do. I want to go inside one of these homes and see what they're like. All right, we're coming up on the chapel, which is stunning. Like, I literally thought it was the state capitol building. Can't see it behind the trees. I appreciate all the shade here. All right, here we go. Look at that. Come on. We'll go get a closer look. I turn up here. And look at her. Truly, truly very pretty. Okay, so this is the main entrance of the chapel, which is what I missed the first time around. You just have to keep going a little further. It's directly across from there. You can see the information right here. So we're gonna go in this way now. The doors are really cool. There you go. Information about services. Hey, that was my year. I mean, not here, but... So there's also a Jewish chapel. And you don't just have to be Christian or Catholic to worship your faith here. I thought this was like tic-tac-toe for a second. All right. There's a lot of nice stained glass in here. I don't know if you could read that. I'm trying to be quiet since it's a chapel. I wasn't sure if you could go inside, but you definitely can. Just like be respectful. No relation. Oh, I wonder if that's the Stevens that's in like downtown. All right, we're gonna go down to the crypt. All right, here's the information about the guy in the sarcophagus. This is very different from a crypt in Europe. Some honors here received. Oh. I know nothing about this guy. Alright, here's why this guy is such a big deal. Jeez Louise. Busy man. I'm not entirely sure what prizes means, but I really need to like read the Wikipedia entry on this guy. All right. By John Paul Jones. Oh, okay. All right. I think I get it now. I think I understand why he was important. I got interrupted showing you the doors, but I think I was just like, they're cool, they're cute, blah, blah, blah. But no, these are really well done. Like, so detailed. Look at the details. And I like that it's very Annapolis friendly or naval friendly. She looks like she's supposed to be a mermaid or something. Also, Farragut. If you're from the DC area, you know Farragut really well. And then there are some cherubs at the bottom. And then there's another one over here. And he's got like the shells at the bottom as well. No inappropriate bra, but you know. And there's Preble up there. So this is great. Whoever did these doors, very talented, very detailed. Look at them all. I like the rope. Okay, a little wayfinding. That's the chapel. That's the big like park garden in front of the chapel. And then this is Preble Hall, the museum. I'm not entirely sure where the front door is. Okay, so this would be the entrance, but apparently it's closed Tuesdays. So we are not going to the museum. Whoops. Yeah, I'm here on a Tuesday instead of the weekend, so just FYI. All right, let's see what else there is. Okay. So like I said, I'm not here on the weekend, I'm here on a Tuesday. So what was open was the chapel and the crypt, which I went to, and you saw. Preble Hall is not open on Tuesdays, according to this pink piece of paper on the front door. Other places you could go check out, besides the visitor center and the gift shop, obviously the admissions area. There's also the ticket office for like student athletic events, the physical education center, which is like the Athletic Hall of Fame. Apparently you can visit that. What else can you visit? Which is Lejeune Hall, by the way. We could visit the Jewish chapel. Apparently the second deck is open to the public. Dahlgren Hall, which offers a quick service restaurant open to the public called Dry Dock. And hanging above the second deck, you will find a model of the historic Wright Brothers B-1 flyer. Let's see, what else is there? It says T court. What is T court? Is it a tennis court? I don't know. The Indian chief Tamanan stands watch over the site of noon meal formations. Oh, there's an ant on my map. All right, bro. How did you even get on there? I'm just gonna, come on, there we go. I put him on a stick. I did not kill him. All right, let's see. Yeah, it says it on the map too. Open daily except Tuesday. You gotta pay attention. And then, yeah, so there are a couple of places to eat that you can check out here. And then Bancroft Hall, which is the largest dormitory in the US. You can visit the rotunda and see a sample midshipman room if you want to. So it's not quite lunchtime yet, but maybe I'll go check out that like little coffee shop and see what's in there. Yeah. It says they have specialty espresso, kombucha, various waters and juices, as well as fresh baked goods and various Naval Academy merchandise. And then I think we're gonna head out, do some shopping until it's lunchtime. I had a pretty late breakfast and it was heavy. But it's very pretty here. I'm gonna show you what my view is right now, besides this cannon behind me. This is my view from the Preble Museum. And that's the coffee shop over there, chapel in this space. All right. Okay, here's the Naval Academy Club. Some really nice chairs, some Adirondack chairs to sit on. Figured I'd go check it out. Why not? It's right next to where I was, because that's Preble Hall. So I'll just take a look, see what's down there. Okay, so this is only open to the public for lunch. So dinner is not for us, but looks like here are the options for lunch. Go take a look. Okay, so the alley is an actual restaurant. It's like a pub or something downstairs. So just be aware, it's not like casual fast food or anything like that. It's sit down, dine in. There's a hostess and the whole shebang. So we're not going to do that because again, I'm not quite ready. But I'm going to go check out the coffee shop. Right here. Okay, the coffee shop is very basic. There's just coffee, tea, a couple of pastries, like legitimately a couple, fewer than I can count on two hands. There's not a lot there, but if you need coffee or tea, you can just grab some there. It's pretty cheap. My iced tea was like, for a small one, it was like $2.50, $2.75 or something, which, you know, Navy prices, and they didn't ask for a tip. So I think that's what you get when you're on military property. So if you want like cheapish coffee or tea, just come here. It's open to the public and it's not that big a deal. It's definitely cheaper than probably a lot of other places. Alright, I've just been chilling here for a few minutes and I want to show you the apple fritter I got. Oh God. I told you, it's the size of my head. All right, let's give it a try. It's just, let's see. It's hard to explain. It's almost like it has layers. I don't know how to describe it. I mean, it's sweet, but it's also like, I don't know. Maybe I need to rip it apart more. Okay. I obviously can't eat all of this, but I was curious. I think that might be like a thing to, I feel like that's a dessert. There was an option to, I think, like put ice cream on it. So maybe if you have like a very light lunch or something and you really love apple fritters, you could throw some ice cream on there and have that for dessert and split it with like 3 people. The gift shop is extensive. And obviously you can get a lot of goat stuff and Navy hats. Okay, that's kind of cute. Oh, you can get your kiddo a little bomber jacket. Wow. I feel like that's a lot to live up to. Get golf balls. This music does not feel particularly Navy-ish, but you know. This really like makes the Navy more relatable, like, and the Marines. Just like make everything cute. For the kiddos, oh God. Okay. You could like fully just dress your child in Navy clothes. There are enough. Wow, 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 wow. Oh, you can get yourself a bomber jacket too. It's not really, it's like fluffy. A flight jacket, they say. Okay. You can see out onto the water. This is a nice shirt. Oh, there's so many options. I'm telling you, your baby can be Navy from the get-go. I don't know if I miss bibs, but I bet they have bibs. My grandfather was Army. Whoops. Here. Okay, so polarized sunglasses. The Navy knows what they're doing. Interesting. I wouldn't probably bring these on a plane. They have the Metal Earth. This makes sense since there are a lot that are specific to the military. So apparently there's another pedestrian entrance. So if you wanted to get into the visitor center, you can just go through this entrance by the docks. And how else would you see this lovely little mural if you weren't back here? All right, so that's Storm Brothers Ice Cream Factory. I just got a kid's cup that looks way big because I'm zoomed in because I'm not very hungry. Little kid's cup of the oatmeal cookie ice cream, which is, I feel like, fairly unique. So after you get off a boat or something, you can come over here. You could get a crepe down that way, or hot dogs, or some poke, and some ice cream. Okay, so last night I went to Annapolis Ice Cream Company because it had better reviews, but this oatmeal cookie ice cream is extremely delicious. I might like it better than the Annapolis Ice Cream Company. Here's the thing, I don't think you can go wrong going to either location. You're not really missing out either way. They're both like homemade ice cream, tons of options. You know, it's a good deal, I think, so it'll be fun. Right, here's the pottery place that they mentioned. So we'll go in and take a look. Alright. Pottery shop. Hi. Do you mind if I film in here?
Oh, like video channel?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, go for it.
Okay, great, thanks.
I don't mind. We're used to it. There you are.
came across this. It's a little history of the space. I wonder who made this. So this is just of this building, I guess. Okay, who do you most relate to? This looks like Abe Lincoln, doesn't it? He looks like one of those Venice Beach muscle men. And this looks like Harrison Ford and Sabrina. Go. Hi folks. From me and this polar bear. So, we're back from Annapolis. A little tired. The sun really gets to you. So I've been to Annapolis before, but I went during one of their first Sundays, which the first Sunday of every month from May through November, they have like an arts festival. And I think that's when you should go to balance things out, because Annapolis is heavily like the military stuff and the water stuff. And if somebody in your party, in your group is not super interested in that, they're going to have I think a difficult time. It skews also more towards adults. There isn't a ton for kids to do per se, except eat lots of ice cream, which for some kids, that's going to be enough. Like that is fun. And that pirate boat excursion did look really, really enjoyable. But yeah, so obviously I didn't do everything in the 36 hours. I don't think I ever will, because they usually give like a lot of alternatives for restaurants and stuff. But if you want me to go back and go back when the museum at the Naval Academy is open, or try some more restaurants, I got really like stuffed and it was so hot. But I can go to the Red Bean, try their ice cream. I've heard good things about that. Try other restaurants. Maybe go on that pirate boat, whatever. If there's something that you think I missed, or if you want me to go back during one of the arts festival days and show you that, I'm happy to do that as well. Maybe. I might be moving. But we'll see what the interest is. Anyway, yeah, go to Annapolis if you have interest in those things. The arts weekend or the Sunday Arts Festival, which I believe is from like 10 to 5 or something like that, tends to get really crowded. It's very popular, but it's fun. And the artists in that area, especially if you're like looking to decorate your home with sort of, seascapes or things, it's got that Cape Cod, any kind of coastal vibe where they're really focusing on like nautical art. So yeah, just consider that. I will put more information in the description about the things I did. Yeah, let's see where we go next. I haven't decided yet, but I'll tell you what, it's not going to be the Arctic, even though I could use something a little less hot right now. Bye.